Hello, amazing listeners. Welcome to Anks English, the podcast where we boost your English skills while sharing life-changing ideas to help you grow. I'm so excited you're here today. I'm Ank, your host, ready to guide you through a fun blend of language learning and personal growth. At Anks English, we make English practice enjoyable while offering wisdom to enrich your life. Today, we're tackling a skill that can transform how you face challenges, mastering the art of asking for help. You might feel hesitant about asking for help or wonder why it's so important. No worries. We'll break it down clearly, step by step, while sharpening your English fluency. Why does asking for help matter? Without it, you might feel overwhelmed, stuck, or alone when life gets tough. Asking for help opens doors to solutions, builds stronger connections, and shows you're human, just like everyone else. In this episode, we'll explore what asking for help means, why it's hard, and how to know when you need it. I'll share simple steps to ask confidently, discuss how people might react, and highlight benefits like less stress, better results, and deeper bonds. So settle in and let's dive in. Replay this episode to improve your English listening or repeat my sentences to practice speaking. At Anks English, we're here to make learning fun and meaningful. Let's get started. What does asking for help mean? Asking for help is about recognizing when you need support and having the courage to reach out. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. It means seeking assistance, advice, or emotional support to tackle a challenge or ease your load. It's saying, I could use some support, and that's okay. This skill saves time, reduces stress, and fosters collaboration. There are different ways to ask for help. Practical help is for tasks, like asking a colleague, can you help me with this report, or a friend? Could you assist with setting up for a party? Emotional help involves sharing feelings, like telling a family member, I'm stressed, can we talk? Or a friend, I need someone to listen. Knowledge-based help seeks guidance, such as asking a teacher, can you clarify this topic? Or a mentor, any advice for my career? Resource-based help involves borrowing, like asking a neighbor, can I use your toolbox? Or a sibling, can you lend me some cash until payday? Why do we need this skill? No one can do everything alone. Life brings challenges, work, relationships, goals, and going solo can lead to burnout. Asking for help shares the burden, sparks better solutions, and builds community. It's a universal tool for students, parents, or professionals. Start small and you'll see big changes. Why asking for help matters. Asking for help is a game changer. Many think struggling alone proves strength, but reaching out is wiser. It saves time. Imagine puzzling over a task for hours when a friend could solve it in minutes. It strengthens relationships by showing trust, like asking a coworker, can you brainstorm with me? Which makes them feel valued. It improves results. Others bring skills you might lack, like a friend's tips making your project shine. It reduces stress. Sharing a worry or delegating a task lifts the weight, like saying, I need help with this, and feeling lighter. It boosts confidence. Each time you ask and get support, you feel capable and connected. Asking for help creates a life where you're supported, not overwhelmed. In the next section, we'll explore why it's so hard to ask for help. Keep listening. You're doing awesome. Why is asking for help tough? Asking for help seems simple, but emotions can make it feel daunting. Pride is a big barrier. You might think, I should figure this out, like avoiding asking a teacher about a tricky subject. Fear of rejection stops many. What if someone says no or judges you? Imagine hesitating to ask a friend for a favor, worrying they'll think less of you. Guilt can creep in, making you feel like a burden, like when you avoid asking a family member for help, thinking, I don't want to bother them. Past experiences can linger. If someone dismissed your request before, you might shy away now. Cultural or family norms can add pressure. In some communities, asking for help might seem improper, or independence is prized. These challenges, pride, fear, guilt, past experiences, norms, are real but conquerable. Asking for help is a skill, like learning English. It feels awkward at first, but gets easier with practice. In the next segment, we'll learn how to spot when you need to ask for help. You're learning something powerful. Let's keep going. How to know when you need to ask for help. Sometimes we don't realize we need support until we're overwhelmed. Tuning into signs helps you act early. Feeling overwhelmed is a key clue. If you're juggling work, errands, or goals and feel like you're sinking, it's time to reach out. Frustration is another sign. If you're stuck, like on a complex task or personal issue, and getting nowhere, ask for help. Feeling isolated signals a need. Maybe you're facing a tough choice or emotional low and feel alone. Avoiding tasks is a red flag. If you procrastinate because something feels too big, like organizing a project, you need support. For example, if you're stress planning an event, ask a friend, can you help with the guest list? If you're stuck on a work problem, tell a colleague, can you explain this? If you're feeling lonely, say to a sibling, I'm struggling, can we chat? These signs, being overwhelmed, frustrated, isolated, or avoidant, aren't flaws. They're your mind saying, you don't have to do this alone. In the next section, we'll cover steps to ask confidently. You're rocking this? Keep going. Steps to ask for help confidently. Asking for help can feel nerve-wracking, but it's a learnable skill. Here are 5 steps to ask with ease. First, know your need. Clarify what you want, like advice or a helping hand. If you're swamped with work, do you need someone to review a draft or take a task? Second, be clear and specific. Say, can you help me with this by tomorrow? Instead of, I need help. Third, choose the right person. Ask someone with the skills or time, like a tech-savvy friend for a computer issue. Fourth, be polite and grateful. Say, I'd appreciate your help, or thanks for listening, can we talk? Fifth, accept the response calmly. If they say no, reply, thanks anyway, I'll ask someone else. These steps, knowing your need, being specific, choosing wisely, staying kind, and accepting outcomes are your guide. Try a small request, like asking a classmate for notes, and build from there. You're creating a life where support is within reach. In the next segment, we'll talk about handling responses. You're on a roll. Let's keep moving. Handling responses to your requests. Not everyone will say yes, and some reactions might surprise you. Expect varied responses. If you're new to asking, people might be caught off guard. A friend might say, I didn't know you needed help, or a coworker might hesitate because they're busy. These are normal. If someone says no, don't take it personally. They might be stretched thin. If a colleague can't help with a task, say no problem. Thanks for letting me know, and ask someone else. Some might question your request, like, can't you do it alone? Stay calm and restate your need. I'm finding this tough and could use your input. When someone helps, show gratitude. Say thank you, that helped a lot. If they go the extra mile, like a friend spending hours helping you, say, your support made such a difference. Thanks. If someone repeatedly ignores your requests, seek supportive people instead. Celebrate your courage for asking. Each request is a win, even if the answer is no. Tell yourself, I took a brave step. In the next section, we'll explore the rewards of asking for help. You're doing fantastic. Stay with me. The rewards of asking for help. Asking for help might feel tricky, but the benefits are life-changing. It saves time. Struggling alone can waste hours, but a friend's tip can solve a problem fast. It builds stronger relationships. Asking shows trust, like asking a neighbor, "Can you water my plants?" which fosters mutual support. It improves outcomes. Others bring skills you might lack, like a colleague's feedback making your work shine. It reduces stress. Sharing a worry or delegating a task lifts the burden, like saying, "I need help with this," and feeling lighter. It boosts confidence. Each time you ask and get support, you feel capable and connected. Take Sarah, who handled everything alone, work, chores, goals, until she was exhausted. She started asking for help. A coworker for project tips, a friend for errands, her sister for a listening ear. At first, she felt shy, but soon people were happy to assist. Sarah's stress dropped, her work improved, and her relationships grew stronger. Asking for help opens doors to efficiency, connection, and peace. In our final segment, we'll recap and inspire you to keep going. You're almost there. Let's finish strong. Your journey to asking for help. We've reached the end, and I'm so proud of you for joining me. Let's recap. Asking for help means reaching out for support to protect your time and energy. It's about collaboration, not weakness. We explored why it's hard: pride, fear, guilt, past experiences, cultural norms. But these are conquerable. We covered signs you need help: feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, isolated, or avoidant. We shared 5 steps: know your need, be specific, choose wisely, stay kind, accept responses. We discussed handling reactions, staying calm, and celebrating courage. Finally, we explored rewards: saving time, building bonds, improving results, reducing stress, growing confidence. You don't need to be perfect. Start small, like asking for a small favor this week. Celebrate each step, even if it's awkward. You're not alone. People worldwide are learning this skill. Thank you for joining Anx English. I'm grateful you spent this time growing your English and life skills. Replay this episode, share it with a friend, or practice my sentences to boost speaking. Here's your call to action. This week, ask for help with one small thing: a task, advice, or a chat. Notice how it feels and give yourself credit. You're capable of amazing things. Thanks for being here, and I can't wait to connect in the next episode of Anx English. Until then, keep shining and know you're never alone.